Jesse Eisenberg is known for his distinctive roles, from his breakout performance as Mark Zuckerberg in The Social Network to his quirky and often offbeat characters in various films. Yet, behind the scenes, he may be even more intriguing than his on-screen persona. The story begins with an episode of Modern Family, the popular sitcom known for its heartwarming humor and unforgettable characters. In one particular episode, Eisenberg made a guest appearance, bringing his trademark awkward charm to the show. But according to one of the show's stars, something unexpected happened after filming wrapped. As the cast and crew moved on from the shoot, Eisenberg, not unlike his character in The Social Network, showed a surprising level of attention to detail about his appearance on television. He requested something that few actors might ever ask for: a copy of his Modern Family episode. But not just any copy. Eisenberg specifically asked for the version of the episode with his scenes cut out. Why, you ask? Eisenberg, it seems, wasn't comfortable with his performance in that particular episode. Despite his remarkable acting talent, Eisenberg's self-awareness often drives him to be hypercritical of his work. As someone who's used to crafting performances with meticulous care, he perhaps felt that his portrayal wasn't as in line with his personal standards. In the world of acting, it's not unheard of for an actor to have certain reservations about their performance, but for Eisenberg, the request seemed a bit more extreme. However, it's important to note that this wasn't out of vanity or self-doubt, but rather a desire to maintain control over his image and the art he puts out into the world. The revelation came from one of the show's stars, who shared this behind-the-scenes tidbit during a candid interview. It was a moment of vulnerability for Eisenberg that gave a glimpse into the complex relationship actors often have with their craft. For some, the public persona is a carefully curated image, and for others, it's a reflection of an inner conflict between creative expression and external validation. Eisenberg's request might sound eccentric to some, but for those who understand the pressure of being in the public eye, it's not entirely surprising. Every actor, whether they admit it or not, struggles with the idea of how their work is perceived by the audience. Eisenberg, with his complex range and nuanced performances, might simply have wanted to spare himself from the potential discomfort of watching his portrayal. As the Modern Family star explained, this was a rare moment where Eisenberg allowed himself to step out of his typical routine, exposing the vulnerability of an actor behind the scenes. It's a story that reminds us that the glitz and glamour of Hollywood often hides the insecurities and self-reflection that drive some of the greatest performances. In the end, Eisenberg's request wasn't a condemnation of the show or its creators. It was simply a glimpse into the mind of a talented actor who, like so many others in his field, battles with the nature of his own work. Though the episode aired with Eisenberg's performance intact, the request for a cut version remains an interesting and little-known footnote in the actor's career. Whether or not Eisenberg was truly dissatisfied with his performance or simply wanted to ensure that he had control over his portrayal, his request adds another layer to the understanding of the actor's complex relationship with his art. What might seem like an odd request to outsiders is, perhaps, just another reflection of Eisenberg's commitment to perfecting his craft, even if it means stepping back from the limelight for a moment. Ultimately, it's a reminder that no one, not even the most famous or successful actors, is free from the internal conflicts that come with their work. Even the seemingly confident ones, like Eisenberg, wrestle with the balance of self-expression and external perception. And that, in itself, is a form of authenticity, one that will likely resonate with many who watch him both on and off screen. The story of Jesse Eisenberg's unique Modern Family episode request is just another testament to the fact that behind every actor is a person who, at times, may struggle to reconcile their art with their own standards. And while Eisenberg's request may have been unusual, it's also profoundly human, a reflection of the vulnerability that lies at the heart of every great performance.